What's up, my crypto legends? In this video, we're taking a look at the Bitcoin price on the 2 hourly, looking at this major support level. On yesterday's live stream, we absolutely crushed this shorting opportunity. This was mentioned yesterday on the live stream, looking for that short range at the 21.1k level and absolutely crushing it here, meeting the target. We were looking also at this inverted Adam and Eve scenario to be completed when we were trading at these levels. Now, your question might be, what is going to happen? Are we going to break the support level and retest the lows here from June, or are we going to get a big massive bounce? I'm going to talk about the big major support levels. We're also taking a look at Ethereum, because Ethereum also played out beautifully here, having this breakout from this ascending wedge and coming all the way here to our target here that we mentioned for a trade on the Telegram for the Bitcoinsensus team. And also we are going to take a look here at Ethereum, because we are hitting big major support levels right now. Is the price going to go up? Is the price going to go down? I don't know, but what I do know is some big major levels where we can take some opportunities. So make sure to stay tuned in this episode. Hi there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Daily TA on Bitcoin crypto, and I also do live streams to connect with the community. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything that I say. So if you do so, do your own research. Let's dive in, guys. Here straight into the video, because we had some pretty nice momentum yesterday. A lot of people were in doubt from this major resistance level where we did take a short opportunity, okay, here for the competition or for the Bitcoinsensus team at this range over here. The 21.2 was that level to wait for this beautiful consolidation, and then we had the confirmation, okay, to actually continue here to the downside, playing out beautifully. We had the descending channel. We know that the descending channels usually break to the upside, but we were very much confident here to complete this double top inverted Adam and Eve scenario right over here, to come down and retest this low $20,000 range. Absolutely completed, absolutely phenomenal, playing out beautifully as expected. Now, your question, what is going on now? I don't care what happened yesterday. What is going to happen next? Well, let's dive in here straight to see what could happen here right away, because what is happening is that we are getting a reaction from this resistance here of this descending neckline. As you can see, currently getting a small reaction at this level. It is very soon to know if we need to actually buy the market here, because you know we are still very much falling. We've only just retested this level a couple of hours ago. If we had a major consolidation, then this would make me pretty bullish. Why would it make me bullish? Well, let me just make you understand here that this has been a major support range, okay, here during the month of June, and it is also the value area low of, as you can see here on the volume profile from the last volume traded, the 15 days, okay, last 15 days traded. But it is true that we are retesting this level, okay, for the fourth time, as you can see, once we came above it, and also creating this double top scenario. Very dangerous scenario over here. Now, I do expect a little bit of volatility potentially coming lower, and your question might be, how low? Well, I want to show you here fib levels from this low to the high right over here. We did get a consolidation at the 382, all right, around about this range at the $20,200, okay, as you can see here on the chart. Many hourly candles trading at the 382 level. So now we are below this range, getting some support at this level at this moment, getting that consolidation. So we do have a lot of support beneath us. I will be very much more interested in actually longing this range. I do not think that the price of Bitcoin will have a successful breakout below $19,000. I do think that in between $20,000 and $19,000 is a very good range where we could consolidate and look for that potential big bounce. Your question, why? Because we do have a very strong resistance. Let's just zoom in here on the 1 hourly chart, okay, just to remind you that this 19.4k levels has been very strong resistance here once we broke below this range, okay. You can see several bounces as resistance and support, and it is also a very important daily level. Remember, back in December and late November of 2020, we had a very large consolidation here of over a week, okay, even 2 weeks at this range, and it was major daily closes at this range. So if we just zoom in here again, all right, on the BTC price on the 1 hourly, we can see that this level has been very much respected as resistance, not much as support, but we are not interested here at getting into this bounce if we do not get a consolidation above the daily level. We broke straight through it. So what we saw here was big major resistance at this daily level. And if I take a look at Fibonacci levels, this is around about the 50% level also, okay? If we take a look at the low to the high level, okay, as you can see, in between the 618, which is at 19.2, and 50%, which is at the 19.7, is where we do have the daily level and big resistance here that will be turning into support. So if we start falling from this price, a lot of the people, most of the people are going to be bearish because we have broken support, and it is very likely that we're going to come down to retest here below $18,000. And I do not think that this is going to happen. We have very strong support. And I do think that there is a big possibility that if we do dip below the $800 range, okay, and do not make it with a lot of volume and start consolidating, okay, the most important thing here is checking out the volume from this breakout. It is true that it is very likely that we are going to see some kind of a spike in volume if it does break down. But if we break down with low volume and start making sideways action on the price, okay, this is going to be extremely bullish. I am talking in between the $19,200 and the $19,700 range. We are only $500-600, okay, we only about $500-600 away from that level. We're currently trading at $20,050 while I'm doing this video. So if we get that drop, all depending, guys, all depending, I am looking very much bullish at this range, okay, if we are going to dip below, but only if we have low volume and only if we do consolidate in the next coming hours, if we have that breakdown, because a lot of people are going to be bearish at this level, guys, just like a lot of people might have been bearish at this range, okay, looking for Bitcoin to have continuation to the downside, and we had that big massive break up, okay, back again. So this is what I am looking for here. I am currently pretty bullish if we do dip down below the $19,800 range, looking for those long opportunities if we do get that consolidation. Very important, because we can have a falling knife and a lot of people are going to rush into a trade, and I will not rush into a trade unless we have several consolidation candlesticks here and multiple attempts to break below here this $19,200 range and fail. This is where I'm going to be extremely bullish, guys. So this is what I got for Bitcoin. Now, what if Bitcoin does get a bounce, okay, to the upside from this range? Well, of course, I will only be bullish, okay, only be looking for higher levels if we do manage to break above this descending channel, okay. We do have a lot of resistance. I think there is another major shorting opportunity here on Bitcoin if we do come back up and retest here the $20,500 range. It is the biggest point of control from the volume traded the last 15 days, and we also have, okay, this major support range with a lot of wicks that will be very likely turning into resistance potentially for another leg down here, at least to retest the lows here that we have created of $19,900. So we need to be extremely cautious right over here. If we do start pumping heavily, I think that we are very likely going to get at least one rejection, but we need to stay cautious on the second leg down to see how we are going to react, because we might be creating a double bottom. So we need to go level to level, guys, all depending if you want a day trade, you want a swing trade, but these are big major levels where I do think that we can take opportunities right over here. Also, from this major drop, if we do take a look at Fibonacci levels, okay, from this high over here to this low, round about that 50%, 618 would be in between, you know, the $20,500 and $20,600 range, where I do think the price, you know, we got fib levels, we got the resistance from the from this descending channel, and the biggest point of control. So extremely cautious. This could be a quick day trade, okay, right over here, and potentially we will be looking for a double bottom to see if these lows are going to hold. Remember, the value area low from this trading range, this is extreme support, just like the value area high from this range is extreme resistance. Price action didn't manage to get above this range at the $21,500 successfully. Now we're talking about the sponsor segment of this video. We're talking about Margex leverage trading platform. It's an upcoming platform that has been here for quite some time right now, gaining in volume and popularity. It has a combined liquidity of plus 12 exchanges in one place. You don't have to worry about liquidity, plenty of liquidity in this exchange, bank grade multi-layer security, insane security, and no personal details are required. You can sign up just with an email and a password in less than 2 minutes. Now, if you use my link in the description, you'll be getting $50 bonus to pay trading fees, and if you deposit more than 0.004 Bitcoin, you're getting an additional $50. I think this is less than $200 deposit at this moment. If you deposit that, you get $50 on top of that to trade with. But also, the best bonus that I got available right now is that you get 15% added to your deposit to pay trading fees if it's more than $300 using Andy15 as a promotion code. Now, once you sign up with my link in the description, this will take you to this interface. It is super simple, more simple than other platforms. You have your tabs here on the top where it's trading, as you can see. In the left is where you execute your orders. You have your limit order, market order, you know, the amount of your capital, leverage, okay, super simple to put your stop loss, to take profit here. As you can see on the right, you have your order book. On the top, you have all of these different cryptos to trade with: ADA, Solana, okay, XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, of course. Down below, your order history, and here in wallet is where you are going to place your deposit and withdraw your crypto. You can also buy your crypto here directly with Visa, MasterCard, and here's where you're going to put your promotion code. You can use promo code Andy15 to get 15% added to your deposit to pay trading fees for the next 20 days. Here in settings is where you're going to put your language. You're going to put your Google Authenticator if you wish for more security. You have a very good referral program, so you can refer to people if you do like this platform. And here in support, you have a live chat, okay? If you have any issues with the platform that you won't, they'll be getting in contact with you in less than 24 hours. You also have video tutorials on how you can use this platform step by step, guys. Not much to add up. It's an incredible platform. They do support over 100,000 trades per second, so you don't have to worry about the overload, and they also do not have any scam wicks. There are some platforms and also big platforms out there that they do have big massive wicks some places on the chart, and this does not happen with Margex, which is super important. Guys, you got an insane bonus down below. Let's continue with this video. Now, moving on quickly here into Ethereum. Let's take a look at Ethereum right away, because Ethereum, we have been absolutely crushing here. This short also, it was a perfect call because we had an entry point, you know, in between 1,219 and 1,236, and we actually consolidated at that level, giving us time to get into that shorting opportunity. Remember, guys, you know, the ascending wedge here, beautiful ascending wedge right there, breaking down and actually getting rejected from the biggest point of control that we did have here at the $1,220 range. I mean, this is absolutely magical. Also hitting the 618 level, okay? If you just start adding up, you know, Fibonacci levels and, you know, adding confluence, VPVR, breakdown from this ascending wedge, this was an absolutely beautiful trade, short position with a lot of confluence, which is giving you that high probability leg to the downside. And this is exactly what happened. So now this happened already, but just a quick overview of what we were talking about yesterday. We need to know what has happened yesterday to what could happen today and potentially tomorrow. So let's take a look at where we at right now. Major levels. There is a very strong daily level here on Ethereum right now, where we have got a perfect bounce almost to the exact dollar. We're actually a few cents away from this daily level. This was a take profit range, okay, mentioned on the team, okay, for the competition, the Bitcoinsensus team. Now let me just zoom out here just to remind you here, why is this a daily level? If we do zoom out right over here, back in January of 2021, we do have some major daily levels right over here, as you can see. As support, we have closes and opens, and this has been a nice level that we have bounced from, all right, just a couple of hours ago. So coming back here to Ethereum, zooming in, right, we got that daily level. It is important. This daily level is very strong support. Not only it is a daily level, we do have this value area high on the VPVR. We've got a value area high, value area low, as you can see on the VPVR. Big spike, the one that we got rejected from. This is currently this value area high where we are getting supported. You can see it on the price action. So you got a daily level, you got the value area high. You know, what other confluence can we add here to the chart? Just to keep it simple. If we take a look at Fibonacci levels from this low to the high level, we are bouncing exactly at that 61865. Okay, as you can see, we are getting that consolidation. The possibilities on Ethereum getting a bounce from here is very possible. An ascending wedge pattern, the potential target is coming all the way down here to the ascending from the ascending wedge low. Okay, but this is a old textbook target. Okay, I wouldn't rely too much on that. We have very strong support on Bitcoin, so I'm not sure if Ethereum will go that low to the $900 in the next coming days. For the moment, let's just range trade, and we can see that Ethereum might be getting a bounce from this level. Now, it is also the 382 from this low to the high. As you can see here on the chart, we are getting that reaction at the 382. We've got VPVR, so there is a possibility a short-term bounce could happen here on Ethereum. But if we do break down this major support level, our next major target where we could get a potential bounce, guys, is right over here at the $1,040 range, okay, where we do have another major daily level. This green horizontal line is a daily level. It is also from January of 2021. And, you know, we have seen that price reaction at this level. As you can see, we got supported here. We finally broke through after 2 retests. Of course, once you retest it a few times, it is possible that it's going to get broken. We got a small reaction here at this level. But once we got above this range, you can see that beautiful bounce at that daily level again. So it's a major level where we could see the price bouncing, okay? If Ethereum price does come down to this level, all right, in the next coming hours, couple of days, it is also the value area low after this range, okay? You can see the spike starts from here, okay, from that $1,040 range, and afterwards we do not see any volume. So if it did manage to break down, it is very likely that this is going to be reached, that the lows are very likely going to be reached, because you know, there is no volume, as you can see, from the last 15 days traded at this range, and we'll be retesting, okay, and again this level. So if we do have a solid breakout, and I mean a solid breakout with a nice 1 hourly, even 4 hourly candle close well below the $1,040 range, if it does retrace back up, this is going to be an insane resistance level. You will have time to potentially enter a trade here quickly for continuation to the downside. This value area low will also be big resistance if you manage to close below that range, okay, the $1,040 range. So these are the kind of levels that we are looking for here on Ethereum. What if the price of Ethereum does get a bounce from this range? Well, of course, we would be looking for some major resistance levels, okay? Looking at the immediate short term, we can see that this level, this area, okay, is super strong support, okay? We had a kind of head and shoulder scenario right there. We got a nice solid resistance zone here at the 1,180, 1,170, okay, plus minus that $10 because of the volatility. It is a range, and we're also looking at fib levels here from this high to the low range area, okay, that 50%, 618 maybe. If you do get that price action to the upside and have a consolidation, this is going to tell you that the price action of the bulls is getting exhausted, and this is where you need to take that potential trade. You need to wait for that reaction and decide if you're going to trade it or not, okay? It's a big major resistance level, the $1,170, $1,180 range. If we were to take a look also at this level here, these lower lows, we are actually getting a reaction. We are dipping slightly below, you know, this trend line, slightly at this level, managing to get a support. if you do get that bounce, we do have a lot of resistance here, like I said, for that potential come back down to retest the lows. All right, the price action of a lot of assets like to do double bottoms or even triple bottoms or double tops, okay, or triple tops before actually, you know, having a trend direction. So if we do get that correction right now, that bounce to the upside, it is very likely going to be retested at least once to see if we are going to get that, you know, bigger bounce to the upside. Guys, this is going to be it for this episode. Make sure to mark up your levels. Be ready for some trading. I will be extremely active, of course, for the competition team. All right, Telegram group. Thank you. Check out the Bitcoinsensus website for all different information, and I will see you in the next one.